Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, if this video found you, it is not by chance. It's actually a synchronicity that is taking place. You are part of the collective that is shifting into a new timeline, a new reality. And there are symptoms that come with this, which I'm going to mention after I call in spirit and open up this space. So some of you may be experiencing an energetic or emotional overload, feeling emotions randomly out of nowhere, feeling overly sensitive, crying, or there are things that are happening in your life that are triggering these emotions or this energetic disturbance. There's also glitches that are going to be happening on your cell phones. You might be experiencing this where apps or certain things are not working the way that they used to. And your physical body is going to feel tired. Okay, these are symptoms coming in, confirming that you are actually shifting into a new reality, a new timeline. Now, Spirit wanted to share with you what you need to surrender at this time in order to elevate into this new reality, this new timeline. So I'm going to pull 3 surrender cards to start and see what it is that you're meant to release. So surrender obsessive thinking. Surrender obsessive thinking. So the message here is if you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity or even solve the problem. So once again, if you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to the spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. All right, hand it over to spirit. Surrender the outcome, the result to the divine. We have an apple on this card that's coming through as a symbol or a sign or confirmation for you. And surrender to your intuition, that gut instinct, that inner knowing, trust it. Okay, so the message here is tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you, even inspiration. So once again, tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come in to guide you, okay? You're going to feel a lot of things at this time. And I feel this is a part of this emotional overload. So when you are feeling overloaded with your emotions or even energetically or your nervous system, it's about calming it all down and creating peace there, okay? And your third one is surrender the habit of people pleasing. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. So speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Focus on yourself and your own happiness at this time. So once again, speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. All right. We've got an eye and we have a woman that is wearing a hat with roses. So I feel you are divinely guided. You are watched right now by spirit. They have their eyes on you. But I also feel that people have their eyes on you as well. I feel you inspire others, and this is why they have their eyes on you. And the roses, the hat are coming through as a symbol and a sign as well. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else Spirit wants to share with your soul. So 7 of Cups, we've got some pathways here. These are pathways that are branching out. And not only are they branching out, they're branching upward. These are opportunities. These are options, choices that you will be finding yourself making. Spirit really wants you to keep yourself grounded and centered as you are facing this, as you are approaching this. This is something that Spirit has sent your way, and you get to choose here what you'd like to do. They want you to follow your heart and feel into your intuition when you are making choices and decisions in your life. You want to be intentional here. So the 7 of Cups, we also have the Knight of Swords. So this is an active energy that is coming in. It requires you to actively participate in the co-creation of your desired experience, your desired reality. And right now, this is a time where you're going to be able to see through illusions. You're going to be able to cut through the bullshit and see through a situation and see the truth in it. This is your heightened awareness, your heightened intuition. And Spirit really is guiding you at this time. So don't second guess yourself. Whatever it is that you're feeling and you're sensing is right. So Knight of Swords, and we have the Lover's card. So we have an alignment to your higher self, your higher purpose, your higher calling. And you're going to see all the synchronicities and everything falling into place when you are actively participating in co-creating whatever this reality, this experience is. You're aligning to it. And this is what is shifting your reality and your timeline. This Lover's card is the shift. It is the new timeline, the new reality coming in. So the Lover's card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel the Lover's energy intensely, while others you feel it subtly. I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that's my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So yes, you are definitely sensing and feeling things. The glitches are very real. I feel this is letting you know that you are actually, that's the shift. It's when things start to glitch out, lights start to flicker. You're experiencing these. And if there's anything else that you're experiencing that is unusual, it's like an inner knowing that is letting you know that I'm actually shifting timelines. Share with me what that is. Right? So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. All right, so here, what I'm getting is signs in the skies. So you're going to see a lot of signs in the skies. One particular one that happened for me recently was a rainbow. And I'm telling you, I've never seen a rainbow so up close to me before. And I posted a video that my husband took a time lapse of it on my Instagram account. So go check that out. But it was the most surreal experience I've ever had. And I actually asked Spirit for a sign about something specific. And all of a sudden it appeared big, bright, and bold, as loud as it could be. And I was just in awe of it. So there are signs around you, especially if you've been looking for signs, confirmation, guidance. Even us connecting today is a sign for you. Your soul is meant to receive this information. Even if it's a small thing that you resonate with or the entire reading, it is meant for you today. Okay? There are branches and pathways that are opening up. And these are all aligned to where you're desiring to go, whatever it is that you're praying to come in. All of these pathways lead to the same place. So if you're caught in a limbo or finding that you're having difficulty making a decision or a choice somewhere in your life, trust your inner knowing and know whatever pathway you take, it is the right one for you, and you're going to find your way through it, right? And your relationships and connections here are going to be incredibly strong, and opportunities are going to open through the connections and the people that you surround yourself with. So, when you are connecting with people, interacting, communicating, make sure that you feel good in that connection. If you're not feeling good in that connection right now, over the next 3 to 4 weeks, I want you to shift into a vibration and frequency where you're connecting with people that uplift you, not bring you down. This is where they really want you to put up some healthy boundaries around any energies that are not in sync with you. Okay? You're like a magnet. You really are. You are manifesting, and you're incredibly lucky this month of October, especially if you're finding this reading in the month of October. October is actually giving you a head start, like a jump start into this experience, into, shifting into this new timeline, this new reality. It is something that, you're going to feel the change within yourself first. And I feel you have been feeling it. Not only are you seeing things externally happening, but you've been feeling a little bit differently because you've been sensing something. I feel there's a little bit of excitement and nervousness within you. And it's because you know something big is about to happen in your life. Now, the signs that I want you to pay attention to are golden bowls. And I feel these are sound bowls. This is what I'm getting a clear picture around, is someone using a sound bowl. I don't know if you recently purchased one or you've been using one or listening to sound bowls. But I feel this is going to be a powerful vibration and frequency for you. So pull out your soundboard and just create a sound on it, because that in itself is activating something for you. And some sort of an activation ritual or an intention setting practice this month of October, any day you desire. November is a portal month, a big portal month. It is a month where the biggest changes can happen for all of us. And for you, they're really happening right now. So I want you to trust in the process of whatever it is that you're experiencing. You know, maybe you have found yourself in a place where you have opportunities, and maybe you're having a hard time deciding on which one to take. It's also about seeing the opportunities that are coming in by feeling into them, right? You're going to feel when something is right. And when you feel that it's right, they want you to follow that path. They want you to follow that opportunity. They want you to, don't be afraid to explore it a little bit more, to, get as much information that you need to, so you're able to take action on it. And this is something that you have prayed for. Like, this is something that you have called in. This is something that is being delivered to you right now. This is why things are shifting for you, is because whatever you did, it worked. It's worked for you, and now things are starting to change. I'm getting a moldavite stone. I'm also getting amethyst. I'm also getting the jade stone. So if you've recently, even tourmaline, I don't know if you recently purchased these stones or you've been wearing them, but I feel these stones are actually going to support you on this journey, in this shifting of realities, of timelines. It's a merging that is happening, and everything is falling into place right now as if by magic. Like, you're experiencing this. You're going to have to share with me what's going on, because it's going to be different for each and every one of us, right? We're all living a different experience. But if you're here in this collective, know that Spirit is clearing the way. So surrender obsessive thinking, surrender to your intuition, and surrender the habit of people pleasing. People sometimes have a way of getting in the way, right? Sometimes people don't understand what it is that we are trying to create. Maybe it's because we're not communicating it to them, or we're just not wanting to share because we don't want interference. And what they're encouraging you to do right now is to focus. Focus on what it is that you are trying to create, what you're trying to experience, and what you're calling in. They want you to have a goal. They want you to have some sort of a destination point and aim for that. And again, you're not meant to be passive here. You are meant to be active. I feel that I'm getting a vision of an earthquake. So maybe there was news about an earthquake, or you recently experienced one. This earthquake is more of an energetic earthquake. This is why I was getting the emotional, energetic overload, the disturbance, the shakiness. So whatever this is, it feels a bit chaotic. Take this chaos and give it structure. Organize this chaos a little bit. And I know some of you are saying that I live in an organized chaos, right? I feel a lot of us do. But here you want to have a plan, and you want to have some sort of rhythm or flow in your life, some sort of structure as you're moving through the experiences you're having over the next 3 to 4 weeks. So this is as the shift is taking place, and you're about to, November again is the portal that you step through into this reality, this timeline. So things are going to be a little bit different here, where you might also be feeling like you're feeling different about some of the things that are changing in your life. You might be feeling different about a person. You might have a change of heart about your job or something like that. Like, things are different I don't know how else to describe this. You're going to have to describe this for me. But you feel different about some of the things in your life. Maybe you once felt okay with them or content or in harmony, but all of a sudden it feels different. Things just feel different for you. Maybe food feels different or it tastes different to you, right? I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. If you are feeling anything physical or things are changing for you, make sure you get that checked out first and just don't assume these are symptoms of the divine. Make sure you're physically getting yourself checked out as well, right? Tick all the boxes here. But you're going to see a lot of forward movement. You're going to see how things start to happen very quickly. It's almost like warp speed. It's like you're experiencing time discrepancies. That's also coming in, and almost like a Mandela effect. Like these kinds of things are happening, time related things. You know, it might be an experience you had, a hardship, a challenge you went through, and maybe it had lasted a whole year. But now that you're overcoming it and you're coming through it, time almost feels like it's faded away and you've time jumped to the other side of it. So there's a lot of different things that are going on here related to time. Okay, so lost time, slow time, you know, choppy time. Time is just kind of unusual here in this place. I'm getting the Bermuda Triangle or triangles coming in, something to do with the Bermuda Triangle or triangular images in your life. So organization is going to be key here. Making sure that if things are a little bit unstable, shaky, that you keep yourself and your body, water organized, your mind organized. You know, when our mind is scattered or full of thoughts that are racing, I'm getting a lot of fast, obsessive thoughts. This is the thinking, it's coming in here right there. That's what it is. You want to calm this down. And there's no need to rush into anything. Even though time is kind of weird, you want to cut the cord on any kind of time constraints, anything to do with aging or time for you. Let that go, allow it to float into the universe. You know, surrender that outcome, that result to spirit. Let them work it out. Don't you worry about it. And that people pleasing energy in the background as well. What will people think? What will my neighbors think? What will so and so think? Who cares what they think? People will think things all day long. And a lot of the times they're not even thinking about you. So let that go. Let the worries go. That racing mind go. Bring it to a place of peace and calm. Okay, this is going to be a superpower for you because when you calm this down, this is where you really connect with spirit. This is where the guidance comes in. It comes in through the quiet mind, right? And oh my goodness, spirit is really steering the way here. And I'm seeing some of you breaking free from something that has held you back for a long time. It's held you back. And it's like you're cutting it, and all of a sudden you are launching into this new experience, this new timeline. And oh my gosh, what is it that you desire here? What is it that you're trying to manifest? Because you're connecting with it. These two timelines are now merging. They're becoming one. You're in alignment with your higher self, your higher purpose, your higher calling. Everything starts to work out as if by magic, right? So this is where you're finding yourself at the right place at the right time. This is where the synchronicities are happening. You and I are also experiencing a synchronicity today. Okay, you showing up within this specific reading, receiving this message, and especially if you're resonating with this, know that you have shifted timelines already. You've already shifted timelines, especially if you're receiving this reading before November. If you got this in October, save it and watch it at the end of November as well, because things will then really make sense to you. And love is definitely in the air. You want to vibrate in the frequency and the energy of love by emitting that in the world. Kindness, compassion, empathy, communication, self-expression. This is about balancing out the divine masculine and feminine energies within you, staying within equilibrium, right? You know, when we start to feel like we're a little bit this way and that way, I do feel emotions and energies are kind of wobbly right now. So you want to keep centered. It's going to take a little bit more energy and effort, but know that you're very capable of staying centered. And you know what it is? I feel like when we're coming centered, we're going right up. That's when the ascension happens. That's when you start to feel tired. Your body sometimes, you've had enough rest, but you're still feeling tired. You are ascending. This is where things are about to really take off for you and change. Don't be afraid of this. Sometimes when we start to experience the changes, it creates fear, and fear of the unknown, fear of not having guarantees or certainties that you made the right decision, that you're on the right path, that whatever's happening is happening for your highest good. You want to trust that whatever's happening in your life right now is happening for your highest good. And the challenges are usually changes, right, that are uncomfortable. So with it comes an adjustment period, you getting used to the new energy. Okay. So allow yourself time to work with the energy that is coming in, not to be afraid of it, but rather embrace it. Okay. And numbers are coming up as light codes. So here we have the number 7, the number 12, and the number 6. So you might be seeing these numbers around. They're connecting you to this experience, this energy, this message, this reading. And, receipts. I don't know if you've been collecting your receipts recently, but there's like this something to do with taking numbers and keeping them. What is that? This could be saving money, like numbers that are accumulating, right? Something to do with, I feel, money, energy, prosperity, wealth, your material world. Everything is coming into alignment. So again, you're going to find yourself at the right place at the right time, talking with the right people, bumping into the right person, the right resources. Everything is coming into place and you're seeing this happening, right? You're seeing this, you're feeling it, and it's uncanny what is going on. So again, Spirit is confirming to you that you are shifting timelines here, my friends. And what's happening is you have manifested this timeline. You're merging with something that you have been working towards. You've been already putting energy here. And you're merging with that version of yourself that is already within the timeline of the experience you desire to have. Okay, so, abundance, love, connection. This could be you finding that soulmate because love is definitely in the air. It's in your orbit. So it's all about you aligning to that love. Like, how would you love to be treated? Treat yourself that way. Love yourself that way. Once you start to love yourself that way, you start to see yourself aligning with that love as well. This could be a twin flame. This could be a soulmate, a kindred spirit, a connection. This doesn't even have to be a person. This could be something else like a business opportunity, something that is aligning for your highest good. Again, it's a manifestation. It is something you put the energy out there to bring back in, and that energy that you put out there is bringing it back in, aligning to you. All right. So I'm also seeing marriage, commitment here, commitments being made. So, and even, finding comfort, peace, again, love in some way, in some shape, in some form. This could be something that you're passionate about. You align with it, and now you're finding yourself doing more of it, which is creating this like experience unlike any other for you, right? So these are the kinds of things that are going to happen, and these are the kinds of things that they want you to watch out for, right? If there's anything that is in the way or, interfering with this, it's up to you to clear that energy. And right now, Spirit is supporting you in clearing energies. Okay, there's a big wave of support that is coming in, and it's washing away some of the things that are important for us to clear away in order to create room for this to come in. Okay, so this is what's happening here. And we've got a spirit animal that is guiding you at this time as your ally. So as your support, as your protector, as your watcher. So let's see which animal is coming forward for you. So we are getting here, my friends, is ant spirit. Time to collaborate. All right. And this is a collaboration, the Lover's card. So if you've been seeing ants or even puzzles, things are falling to place. It's like puzzle pieces coming together. And the number 1. Okay, so you might be seeing ants, the number 1, puzzles. I'm also getting like a hedgehog. You know those chocolate hedgehogs? I'm getting that coming through. So maybe you were eating one recently. So time to collaborate, my friends. The message here is when Ant Spirit comes to visit, it's to celebrate the benefits of working in a partnership with others as a part of a community or tribe. Spirit reminds you that to build your dream, you need to work with others, accept help, and trust in your most important partnership, the one that you have with Spirit. Your intentions will come to fruition if you remain awake and focused on co-creating your reality with others and with Spirit. Remember that the world around you can easily seduce you if you don't have some sort of practice or discipline like meditation to keep you on track as you build the life you desire. Connecting with others and having accountability partners can be very helpful, as it's unlikely that everyone will fall asleep at the same time. The other message and Spirit hold is that you are now at an auspicious time to ask for help and receive it. Whether you need help assembling a team, finding a new tribe, or requesting assistance from others who are there for you, everything is working to support you right now. So let's also read you the protection message. I'm feeling called to read this to you. Do you really believe that you have to do everything yourself? Do you believe that somehow any help you get will be disappointing or not good enough? Perhaps it is time to address your issues of control and bias towards the negative. It doesn't matter where or why you came to be pessimistic or mistrustful. The fact that Ant Spirit is showing up is now is a sign that you have an opportunity to heal and to relearn to trust that others will show up for you in a genuine way. And Spirit wants you to remember that your expectations and limiting beliefs are a vibrational offering that draws in the opposite of what you desire. Spirit wants to help you and will send collaborative partners your way. Everything is falling into place here. It's time to see the universe as conscious and connected, loving and helpful, but you must participate in this activity of co-creation. Creating reality is not just about dreaming. And you know that connection is coming in. Where's that card? Here it is, the Seven of Cups. This is everything that Spirit is sending your way. And these are connections. These are people. These are relationships, opportunities. So collaboration is going to be very important, working with others. All right. So let's go ahead and seal your reading with an angel number. So we are getting the number 1 again. Look at that. You're in alignment. This is what the number 1 means. And there's an opening, a new experience. You're about to enter a new reality, a new timeline. So this is the well of the soul. Believe that you can succeed because you are succeeding. Deep knowing, listen to that deep knowing. You have this deep inner knowing that you are succeeding. Take it to heart. You are tapping into your soul's purpose. You are connecting to your higher purpose here. Trust yourself. Trust yourself in the process of everything that is going on. And we have the color green here. Connect to Mother Earth is what they're saying here. So Mother Earth is really wanting to connect with you as well. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.